crime in the USA. So it's a hot topic because millions of criminals are now not being prosecuted at all in the United States of America. And law-abiding citizens like me, and I assume you, are getting a little teed off about it. So last night on News Nation, there was a town hall about crime. And the crowd was in New York, Chicago, and Dallas. I was part of the town hall. So I opened with history because you need context about crime in order to analyze it and find solutions to combat it. Roll the tape. The issue of crime, if you travel the world, the totalitarian nations do not have a problem with it. There's no crime in Saudi Arabia, no crime in China, no crime in Singapore. The punishments are so harsh, the criminals leave. Okay, that's number one, historical fact. When Mao Zedong took over China in 1949, partly because a quarter of the Chinese population was addicted to opium, and that destroyed Chiang Kai-shek's government. When Mao walked in, he proclaimed that if you use opium, two things are going to happen. We'll either send you to a work camp or we'll shoot you against the wall. Didn't take long for the drug problem to dissipate in Red China. So that monologue was presented to say that if you punish people for committing crimes, there will be fewer crimes. Is that Mensa? No. I wasn't advocating we do what Mao Zedong or the other totalitarian countries do. I was pointing out the historical facts. Well, the deputy police chief of Louisville, Kentucky, he didn't quite get it. Roll the tape.
Bill brought up some good points. And fact of the matter is the consequences do matter. Consequences have to be impactful enough that it changes behavior. But when we get to the point where we are looking to Chiang Kai-shek and Mao Zedong for advice on how to handle crime in a democracy, we have a problem.
All right. So he's just not smart enough, Mr. Humphrey, to understand the historical context of the point I was making. And the SEALs who were clapping in the audience are part of that. They don't really want to solve any crimes, by the way. You have to understand, a progressive left believes that criminal behavior is responsibility of America, that America is evil, that we force these people into committing crimes. And you got to keep that in mind. And there are a lot of law enforcement people in the progressive communities. I know it's shocking, but it's true. Now, the second one was a soundbite from the mayor of Durham, North Carolina, former judge, very left-wing person. She blames criminal activity on lack of housing. Go.
Housing is where you start to have a life.
Believe, madam.
And if you don't have basic housing, what kind of life can you have? So, yeah, way back then, they may have been the case, but it's not true in Durham, North Carolina right now. And that's my reality, is that housing is an issue. And homelessness is an issue, and it feeds into the other issues.
That's her reality, that the crimes are committed by people who have substandard or no housing. So I had an easy reply to that one. Go. The mayor of Durham, North Carolina, just insulted every law-abiding poor person in this country that has substandard housing. Do you think, madam, that the overwhelming majority of the poor commit crimes? They do not. They never have. And I said in the Great Depression, with the poorest part of our history, crime was low. This is a cultural thing that's going on here, not a housing thing. Now, that woman didn't hear a word I said because she doesn't care. She has her agenda, her reality, and her reality is that we, the taxpayers, should provide housing for everybody. That's it. That's what she wants. That's her nirvana. And if everybody got a nice house, courtesy of other people, then there wouldn't be violent crime or something. The chairman of the Fed is promising more pain ahead. Last year, stocks dropped a whopping 20%. 2023 could be worse. You are right to be worried. So call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Since I've been a client and spokesperson, the price of gold has appreciated more than 35%. 5%. So please call today, and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers and have the highest rating in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.